Hello and welcome to Hobz and Friendz. Today we're going to be doing some grinding here in Lorian Song. Everybody is 119. So just going to do a little, I got the mercenary quest. We're just going to mess around here for a little bit. As I don't feel like starting a full expansion, and Lorian Song seems to be kind of the highest experience giving stuff. I think I could go to like Terra of Luckland and get some experience and stuff, but this is doing fine. These are like 1.1% per kill, and I can take 2 at a time without even trying. So they're not even difficult mobs here at the very entrance zone. So it's pretty worth my effort here. Now, you know, kind of what we're doing, right? We're trying to get to 120 so we can make the 120 videos for everybody. Then we're going to get 125 and make the 125 videos, and then I'm going to reboot the series with Hobz, No Regard to Wani as a warrior shaman. And warrior shaman and bard. Couldn't even remember the class, so definitely it's gonna be a fun time. I think, you know, restarting it is gonna be kind of like the thing to do, because we're already like pretty much at the end, and doing all these quests again at you know, at what's like 125 to do, you know, level 110 quests. Well, while it's easy, right, it's just not gonna be as entertaining, right? There's gonna be no real risk, no real pain points or anything like that. So as I talked about in the previous video, you know, we're gonna specifically pick expansions to go through, like we did House of Thule. I think this time we'll finish up Seas of Destruction, because we're like halfway through that one. Finish that one up and then jump into a different one, maybe like Underfoot. I haven't done Underfoot, so like 100% Underfoot, you know, kind of thing, and see. It's still really like as fluid as can be right now, but right now it's like a little bit of a pain to find some spot, because there is literally 20 people in the zone right now. So definitely a large bit of people during this experience event. And this is like 11 o'clock on a Tuesday. Like, I'm literally making this at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday, and this zone is pretty much at its you know, its capacity, right? Like all the camps on the other side were taken. And so I'm just trying to do the mercenary. I don't really care about named or anything like that right now. The gear is less important to me right now than anything else. Now the names are worth a lot of experience, so there is that, but I'd like to get a little higher, then we can move into like outer brood zones, and possibly inside of those zones get some picks or something like that. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm just doing mercenary quests. So once we get these ones done, we'll move to the next one, and so on and so on. But these undead are not too bad. Especially if I had a paladin, right? Like, I think that would be the best way. This is what I did during Extra Life. I came to, I think it was this undead spot. There might be a different one. Also, maybe it was on the other side, but I just literally sat in the middle. Like, I literally could sit like right here and just chain pull everything, because the paladin, right? Like, we're, you know, with a two-hander, right? Let me see here. Let's go two-hander here real quick. Like at 119, I'm hitting for 260k, 68k here. I'm hitting pretty hard. Now you multiply that by like, I think it's like 10, and you're hitting for like 1,000,000 crits with Slay Undead, right? And these mobs don't have more than 5 to 10 million hit points, and so they just absolutely melt. And it is hilarious watching. Wow. Totally didn't get that to land. Trying to get my there it is. The whatever it is, parlay for power, I guess, current level. So not too bad. Like I'm 46% in. Everybody else is like lower a little bit. I don't know why. I even felt like when I died that one video, or maybe I didn't do it in a video, but I died to this Landicar once, and I don't think I rezzed. I think I just like logged out. And so definitely I feel like he should be a little less experienced. Jeez, the lag is terrible right here. I don't know what it is about this zone, but it is extremely laggy for me. I have a 30 or 4080, I believe is what I got right now, 4080, and certain angles in this zone just totally drop my frames to absolutely nothing, and it's so annoying. Absolutely annoying. All right, how are we doing here? Perfect. Now, Nomregard here, he's, wizard right now. He got a new spell, Lunar Ice Comet. This thing hits for 79,000 damage. And there it is. Let's see what it hits for. Boom. He just like destroys mobs here. 1.7 million damage. Right? Like he's just something else right now. He's just killing everything. It's just insane how crazy Wizard is getting right now. This all right. 2. I can handle 2. Might have to switch to one-hander, but we should be fine. Got that one parlayed. Perfect. Let's see here. Just roll greed on that. Move you slightly closer. I think we're good right there. You can roll need. I'm just trying to get these things off my rolls, right? Greed. I roll greed on the non-primary boxes. So Viva, Zarog, and Stasi. They're non-primary, so they get. Hell happened. They get greed. Everybody else gets need because then when I'm playing them solo, they automatically roll need, and it speeds up the process. Right? It's a whole plan. But we'll see here. Got an ad. I know some people wanted to see higher level content, and this is higher level content for sure. Probably not Outer Brood content, where I think a lot of people want to see. But where am I? Get to that. What are you? This is agreed. All right, that's done. Now the bats are going to be respawning. We finished the mercenary there, right? Like that was what? So that's hilarious. The mercenary was 8.8% experience for that one mercenary. Repeatable, right? That's repeatable quest. But I'm getting 1.1% per kill from the mobs here. It's kind of funny. I totally wish I could control these guys, and I can't. I cannot pull off these swarm pets at all. It's almost hilarious. There's something right here, right there. It is. Get you slightly closer. I think dropping down the 3 characters will make the logistics a lot easier, right? Like trying to figure out everything will become significantly easier. Alright, there we go. Now, what do we got to kill? Creatures, Sinister Stone, and Sinister Magic. So Sinister Magic's over here. And stones is over here. Let's see what we're looking at, like zone-wise. Turn off attack. Let's do invis. I know I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm not really here for the experience from grinding. I just want to get the quest done, because quest is worth like significantly high amount of experience. So let's see, where is this going to take me? This will take me to the Dwellers. Am I missing a quest? I feel like there's a quest for that one too. Let's see, Lorian Song quests. Lorian Inn. Oh yeah, I am. I only got them from one NPC. All right, so let's go fix that real quick. So we have all these quests. But you can see, like, I don't know what it is about this house, but it is extreme lag for me. Like, it's just so annoying. Go up here. Inside the door. They're all right here. Both the quest mobs right here. Let's see here. I get them to turn off it. Invis. Alright, we're going to target this guy. And we're going to go Xtar 19. L. Say out there. Say safe. Say make it harder for them. Kill them. There we go. Now on every single screen, everybody gets a quest. Boom. And then arrow up. Accept. Arrow up. Accept. There we go. Now everybody has the same quest. I can go back over here. Alright, open both doors just so we can get out easier. Let's go check up here real quick. Now I saw a group up this way before, but they could have left. I don't know what they're doing. If they were grinding or if they were actually... Okay, so there's the group over there killing the stone guys. And then there was a group right over here killing spiders. I don't see them anymore. So let's come over here. Just start killing spiders. Alright, let's get the bard song going there. What are you doing? I'm like doing this beast lord a total injustice by not melee. It's kind of sad, right? Like a mage would be better for the way I box, I feel, but definitely is what is there. There's a person right there. Is this like a named? No, it's just a gorilla. Alright, well. There's no camps. I try to be nice, though. And I'm just doing the quest. Alright, that can go away. Yeah, but with the two-hander, I hit pretty hard, right? Like, I'm hitting, you know, 347 crit there, 321 crit. The normal hits look like they're in the 70 to 60,000s. Now you just multiply that by paladin power, and it is insane, like how much damage they do to undead with the two-hander. Like you don't even need to think about it. Like, it's just so crazy dumb strong. You can roll greed on that. Turn you this way. Roll greed. Greed. Just trying to get all these guys arranged. And it's just I haven't done Lorian's song with any of these guys, so they don't have any of the trade skill stuff all sorted out, so I don't have to see these pop-up windows constantly. This is gonna be 3, I think. Yeah. Switch back to two-hander, or I mean one-hander for this one. parlay that guy. And we should be solid here. You can see how much less damage we take with the sword and shield against this stuff. And passively, I'm able to hold AoE aggro, right? Like, without much effort on my part. None of my stuff is AoE, as far as I can remember. Well, I guess there's an AoE life tap in one of these. Insidious Renunciation is an AoE life tap, but I can't imagine that is actually pulling much aggro. But maybe we can get a second here. Like, I don't switch between, like, so... I don't know if people notice, but I don't move these characters very much because when I switch screens, the frame rate drops on the screen that I'm not on. Even though I have ISBoxer to say keep everybody at 60 FPS even in the background, for some reason the frame rate still drops, and when that frame rate drops, there is a chance for something to go wrong and a character to die. So I don't switch to like the bard, right, to make sure she's meleeing, unless I'm 100% sure that the tank isn't going to die. So there's some reasoning behind some of the things I do, but, you know, it's not really set in stone, because I'll change it up, right? Like, I switch over here. Like, I don't need to look at the wizard. I don't need to look at the mage. Obviously she needs to summon that, and you know, I gotta click that stuff, but it's one of those things. I don't know where that guy went, but pull this tree. And I try to pull over the bard, right? The bard and the beast lord are kind of like stacked on each other, just the way I have them positioned. So if I pull over the bard, there's a chance that she will pull aggro, and then, you know, the mob will be in her melee range, but that's kind of the thing, you know, works there. But then, once I start hitting buttons, the mage pets will start taunting and doing all the mage pet stuff that we love to see. Alright, all that can close. You can see we're absolutely destroying this stuff, so it's pretty nice. Trent Lord is the placeholder for the named whatever, I think Spider or whatever it is here. I don't know if I'll be able to kill the names anyway if I got one, because, you know, I am only 119 and these things are kind of rough. Let's hide these corpses so I can actually see where you guys are. But dropping down to to 3 characters allow me to move the bard a little bit more, and having a secondary healer means I don't have to spam the button as much. So things will be a little bit more realistic, I would say. Alright, we got a twofer here. Now I just kind of like stand right behind the bard. You know, I'm parlaying this guy. The monkey might attack, but you see how, like, sometimes they don't come all the way? It's kind of annoying, but there is a H attraction. There it is. I was looking where I had it on my hotbar. That'll let me pull the mob kind of closer to me in certain situations, but as you can see, that monkey doesn't really want to get any closer. And I'm having some serious, like, frame rate issues at the moment, so it's kind of unfortunate. Just because I think I'm facing the house. That's really what it boils down to. Agreed. You. Yeah, so I can move her up a little bit. Agreed. Move you up a little bit. Agreed. What are you doing? You're just right here. Your pet's not even attacking. There you go. There we go. And And, you know, once the fight gets started, I really don't have to worry about a lot of things. Alright, so that one's done. So, where are we at here? That is Forest Dwelling. We need Delve Dwelling. Let's go see if we can get those stone guys. I like killing the stone guys. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, there's no one over here anymore. What is this guy? Yeah, he's light blue. He's not a player. Alright. I just need 10 of these anyway. How many people are in zone right now? 14. So it looks like that other group left. There was 20. So looks like we can handle this. And if someone wants to send me a message, I can tell them I just need 10 of these guys. I don't care about your names. Loot doesn't even sell for anything anyway. It's all about the experience. There we go. I'm gonna break follow, leave you guys here. There we go. Beast Lord. I like, so, like my Beast Lord, right? I was going through my bags, I was like, alright, I got a full set of this, this stuff, and then I start putting it all on, and I ended up not with a full set. So she's missing gloves and boots, and it looks kind of weird. But I thought it was kind of funny. There we go. All right. How many more? 8 more. But I feel like it's a pretty, you know, pretty good combo, right? We're 119 doing Lorian's song, not too much of an issue. Like I feel like Lorian's song, you know, is easier than say the first time you go to Torment of Velius, but like I think there's a scaling issue going on there, but for the most part, it's not too bad as you know clear through this stuff. But I think like, pretty much this is how, like, you know, I'll probably do a video here and there as we level up to 125. I don't think I'll record everything from, you know, 119 to 125, but, you know, I'll do a video here and there in different Lorian song zones as we do all the mercenaries and stuff like that, just depending on how it's feeling that day and if I want to. And then I decided that I'm not going to twink the characters when I re-persona them. I'm just going to give them some starter weapons. Because I feel like weapons are like the biggest gain, right? And you know, whatever clickies they can bring those forward, right? They've earned a lot of clickies. So all those. But I'm just going to give them weapons. And specifically because like I'm running a warrior and I need aggro, right? So specifically I'm going to give some taunting weapons. I have a hate giver, a blood frenzy, a blade of carnage, and something else I was going to give them. And I'll do all those kind of like hate weapons just so that I don't have to fight aggro, right? Like that's like one of the biggest issues that kind of comes up is the warrior's not going to have aggro for, you know, the first 30, 40, 50, 60, you know, 80 levels, depending on how bad it is. And I plan on running 3 DPS mercenaries is my plan, but I'll probably just run 2 with a healer mercenary. Just so that I don't have to heal with the shaman as I'm leveling him up, because he's not going to be able to touch the amount of healing that's required on Hobz here at on level 1 with all his clickies. Now, Hobz does not have a Jane's Veil, so that is, you know, he does not have that. So he's not gonna, it's not gonna be like crazy how it is with Nomergard, where he is pretty much God mode for like the first 2 expansions. So it'll be a little bit different. I feel like this bard should slightly. It's too late anyway. What's this guy need? Drizzle. Alright, there's another one over here. What do we got? 6 of 10. Jeez. Thought we were further along than that. Alright. Greed. How are we doing here? 73%. Not bad. Not bad. But all things considered, like I'm getting like 3% from some of the overseer stuff because I've been aggressively doing their overseers, aggressively, you know, cleaning their bags. As honestly, I've spent a lot of time doing that. I ran, what was it? Chantry. I think it's like Chantry. Let's see if I still have the timeout. Yeah, Unka, the Ocean God Chantry, right? I ran that one. That's a level 65 raid with Hobz, and oh my gosh, getting there was something. And then, you know, the whole time you're like snared, and then I realized you put on these stupid temporary items, and it makes the buff go away. It took me the whole time to realize that. But I did that to go get Nomergard, his diamond-tipped spear. Since, you know, there's a sheer shortage of level 65 raid gear in the FV bazaar, right? So there's a market there for that. I may have paid 200,000 for a breastplate for him. Because I had the legs, for some reason didn't have the breastplate, and so I was just like, you know what, I need a new breastplate. Might as well get him something. And the best I could find was 200k. So definitely a market there. If I know a lot of people farm the Velius content for stuff like that, and I've thrown up, you know, like I undercut, but like people are throwing up, you know, 100,000, you know, Velius raid stuff, and I'm like, whoa, that is a little high priced for my blood. But it sells almost instantly at 10 to 20k, so definitely interesting. I really wouldn't expect it to sell that fast, or at all, in that matter. I mean, in all honesty. I think some of the stuff I'm surprised it sells, but I'm doing all of that to fund all these old raids, to fund Nomergard's raid gear. It's crazy. Once I figure out, like, because I messed up the raid, like the Chantry raid, I couldn't kill the final boss because I killed something too fast, and yeah, so that's like an actual issue, so something to gotta work on there. All right, so we got 3 more to go. Where are we at? If we go, let's do this. Invis. Now, in theory, we can walk right over here. There might be a group over here. Yeah, there's where that group's at. All right, so they're up there. Let's go down here. All right, so we got the undead. We need these guys over here. Oh, we need water dwelling too. Oh god. We can do the water dwelling real quick. That one's not terrible. And we want to be down here. Sure, everybody's with me. Yeah, this is the lake. And then, let's see, there's the alligator. And come across over here. Yeah, that should be good. All right, let's break follow. Let's just make sure everybody's in the water here. Now, there's issues like with if you're in the water and your target's not in the water, right? Like there's issues. So I'm just gonna put everybody underwater and they should still be fine. All right, grab that guy. Just kill 10 of these real quick. 125 platinum per, not bad. 0.8 experience though. 78%. But yeah, I really want to just finish out the guides for these guys at this point. Like, really, there's no new contents till the next expansion, and that's going to be a level expansion. So, having these guys add 25 will probably, probably best. Like switching Hobz to a courier for the time being, while I level him up to do another expansion lower level. I think that's gonna be good, and then the other characters will be ready, right? Like I should have I say that I should have because we're gonna like focus on one expansion, but we should be using the random level picking site thing I made, and then that should really help out with getting levels picked or zones picked faster, right? Like right now, when I do these kind of things, I really think about what zones I want to go to beforehand, and then when I randomize it, it's just so much faster. And since I'm not going to be stopping to do raids or anything like that with them, like I am with Gnome Regard, it will go exponentially faster. Significantly. Like I literally have like 2 weeks of just raids I'm going back and doing right now on him. And I think I'm going to level him up this week to 65. I think once I get these guys to 120, I was going to do that. Go, is that... Yeah, not 100% sure where it is up at the moment. Let's grab that one. Now, this zone's pretty cool because there's a lot of mobs, right? Like, it's not a hard zone at all. So it's not a bad zone. I don't know, for some reason when I look at that house, I lag tremendously, and I wish I didn't. I feel like my setup should handle anything this game throws at it. And it does it even with one character, right? Like, for a while there, I thought, running 6 would be kind of the problem, but it's not really that. It's really just looking at that house lags me for some reason. Let's grab the shiny, and we'll grab that guy there. An aggressive alligator, I think that's the placeholder. Oh, silly Gnome Regard, you're out of juice. Let's see if he's got Drizzle. And Pop a Feather. Pop a feather. I'm glad I spent the effort to get that feather. I think that was during when I was going really hard on Hero's Journey, and I really wanted to get it. And I was just like, oh my god, I gotta get that before this ends. There was a few other events I wanted to do, but I just didn't do them, and kind of regret it, but at the same time, I had a lot of fun on the Hero's Journey, so it's hard to say otherwise. Another alligator. I love the constant 1% per kill. I mean, that should just be normal. It still takes a while to level. Now, in the water, I'm not even going to bother trying to get these guys to face the right way in melee. Just too much work. Let's see here. You're good. Got anything else for you? Trying to get him as much mana back as I can. Can't mount underwater. Not that it really matters, but alright. Let's see here. Is there any? Gosh, we killed them all. There's only 6 of them that spawn right there. Oh, there's one right there. Do I swim faster? I do. Nice. Bard pulled aggro that time. Let's see. Mod Rod. A lot of utility in that mage, right? Like a lot of little things you gotta click every once in a while. Perfect. And Lunar Ice Comet. Oh my gosh. So much damage going on right now. Let's see here. What are we at? Pretty far down here. There's another one. Wouldn't be surprised if we get respawn and we get a name, because there is a 76% chance of a named increase. Not that it happens. I was in Basilica last night getting a few bits of experience, and I got one named and nothing else. Like 2 or 3 respawns. So, and you know, the names are like 4% experience, so that's the only reason I mentioned that. I think the loot is all tribute fodder. Alright, I guess we gotta go deeper here. See how far we have to go to pull one of these things. Alright, I'm gonna tag that one. And ideally I want both of those. Perfect. Because I don't want to swim out there again. I think I can take 2 of these without any issue. So let's get in position here, turn it around. Now I think the bar is going to take a little aggro just because that's how this is going to go, but once I buff up, it should be a fine explosion. I'm going to turn her. Should work. Perfect. And can I turn you? just because I'm fighting two, I think it'd be better if I can get a little bit of extra damage out of them. And this one should finish it. Come on. Of course he lives forever. Oh my gosh. So where are we at right here? So we can just run this way. And there should be some mobs there. Hopefully it's uncamped. Hopefully we can get everybody out of here in one attempt. I don't know if those wolves count for what we want. It's like no mobs up. Here, let me zoom out these characters so I can actually see where they're at. Because right now they're all like staring at the ground, and it's making it really hard for me to decide if I need to turn around or not. I think this rat will count. We can probably just like sit right here. Yeah, let's actually keep going that way. Better spot right up there. How are we doing? 90%, so 10 kills. So at the end of this quest, we will... Should be 120. Or at least this character will be 120. I'll probably pop on AAs on Hobz when they hit 120 just so I can get them all kind of synchronized again. Overseer really desynchronizes the leveling significantly. Because some guy will get, you know, like 3 research quests, and I'm not logging in every day, every, 12 hours to do this perfectly. I'm doing them every, 24, if not every 48 hours. And so it's kind of like one of those, well, let's, do research ones because they're going to give the most experience for the next time I get in. And then it's all getting multiplied by the 76% right now, so it's even higher percentage there, so it's pretty nice. We get a shiny for coming up here. This looks like a good spot right here. Except my bard is like drunk and running in circles. Alright, everybody can stand there. We'll grab the brownie. Alright, let's get the bard in. Let's get the slurp in. Let's get the mage like about over here. Let's get the wizard right here. Let's mount him up. Let's mount her up. Mount you up. There we go. This is not a bad spot. I don't think I've ever camped this particular spot before. This is nice, they're all in like range, and I think that owlbear is the named. Yeah, so let's kind of make our way towards that. These things are red though, so come on. let's grab this one. Switch you. There we go. Everything's looking pretty good. I think we're going to get 2 on the named here in the next pull. I'm not even going to bother trying to split. I'll just burn the ad down. If we get it. I think someone might pull it by the time I get to it. Go. So I'm gonna go Carapace. Come on, click it. Jeez. Alright, let's get everybody's burns on here. And we want to kill the brownie first. There we go. And any of the burns that did not activate during that. Dire Indictment. Add Right Stance. Alright, perfect. Everything's looking to be organized here. Everybody's looking good. Looks like you, let's do this. Let's pop a feather on you, do that. Now, I like feather because it gives us like a health regen, mana regen, and endurance regen, along with some damage shield stuff and some other, you know, nice bonuses. So it's a nice little thing to have. And whatnot. And this one, this will ding us, I think, if we get the 5% that I'm expecting from it. Might be a little bit more than 5% since it is a, you know, 129 mob, and we are 109 or 119. There we go. And I didn't even slow this guy. So that's how required slow is. I think with the two-hander, it's, you know, more required for me to slow, but using a shield, I don't really need to waste my time. And we still need to kill 5 of these. There we go. 120. There we go. We got a club and a chest. Nice. I'll roll those to myself. And we got 5.1% on the ding there. So not bad. Let's see if everybody got the same. Or you don't even have show experience. 4.9 on this one. So we're all agreed on those. There we go. So that one actually counted for the quest, so that's perfect. So 4 more of these brownies. And that was like full burns. I don't even know. Oh, the water dragon's up now. Alright, we gotta go pull that. Because we just cleared those placeholders. I think I can get them up here, right? Yeah, I can pull them up here. Actually, let's go over there. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. I can pull him out of water, though. I know that. And now let's go 100% AA. And Cloak of Shadows. Alligator, alligator. There he is right there. Hopefully I didn't have swarm pets or anything out. Get him over here. Oh my god, did I lose him? There we go. Now I'm doing terror on him as I pull him back, just to make sure I maintain aggro, along with parlay. There we go, we'll do mantle. Alright, that looks good. Just get you right here. Get you right there. See if I can get slow on there. Perfect. Alright. Any burns we got up right now, let's activate those. 777, 88888. And I don't think anybody's using 9, are they? Oh, that's 9 is glyph, so let's hold off on that one. I don't want to waste that. I think actually 9 is mana burn on you. Let's do that real quick. Mana burn. Mana burn did 21 million damage. 21 million. Didn't even dent this mother, but definitely crazy. 21 million. All right. Everything's looking solid. Let's see here. Let's do this. I'm gonna pop his feather. And perfect. Success. Alright, what do we get here? We got a Ember Quartz one-hander AUG. Let's send that to you for now. We got a Forge-bound sword. Send that to you. Let's just roll that one out. A spell. We got a Noble Expedition pack. A 42 slot bag. I'll send that to Hobz for right now. I'll figure that out later. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that dropped. And a bunch of other stuff. There's a lot of loot for that one guy. I mean, jeez. Let's go over here. Greed, greed, greed. Greed, greed, greed. Need, need, need. Just so the window never pops up again on these guys. Greed, greed, and greed. Alright, that's done. Alright, there is Cloak of Shadows. Let's grab these shinies real quick. Now it looks like... I feel like the mobs changed. Like this zone does like a zone swap. Right, where it swaps between mob types. Let's just grab this and... I feel like it swapped, but who knows. There we go. Let's get you closer. Whenever I swap screens and I see Zarog, my shaman's health drop down, I'm like, oh crap, is he dead? But then I realized that he is what'd you call it? He's got cannibalize, and I know, not as freaked out as much. Because I truly don't want the shaman to die. Not that I think it would stop me from doing anything, like I think I would be able to just keep chunking along here. But, you know, it's something I don't want. Jeez, 30 AA already? What? What? Any of these useful? I don't think so yet. We gotta go defensive. Alright. Got our first level 120 achievement there. One more leech should do it. Very good. The Brood Queen is up, which is the named for over here, so I guess we're getting another named after this one, theoretically. Let's get this one here. Let's see if we can see her. I don't know what she is. I think she's a spider, right? See her, like, off the cusp here. Alright, that's done. Is that her? The leech. She can spawn over this direction. Elder. She's straight ahead. Can't tell if there's like a cave or anything right here. So somewhere around here, there is a named. Just gotta find it. There's the damn owlbear. Let's grab that, I guess. What do we got? Carpos. Grab that one. Come on, come on, come on. Get it in. Target the leech. 7777777. 888888. Go, go, go. Anything that can burn will burn. Just kind of chunk these things down here. It looks like 20 hit 120, so that's good. That means everybody else is starting to get a little closer, I think. Is the Brood Queen still up? She's still up, so I don't know where she's at. Switch back to the owlbear here. 68 AA. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, that's so much. Let's go for this one. Yeah, that should work. Let's put you on 100% AA for now. Let me switch. Let me get slow on here. Probably should have slowed earlier, but you know, whatever. Okay, that's looking good. That's probably the problem right there. She's not even singing songs for some reason. and you're just out of melee range. Water not taking any damage, so this is beautiful. So this guy, you got, look at all these giant nukes. Come on. All right, roll, need, greed. All right, where is this queen? Maybe she's a little further down here. Maybe she's on this side. Just wish I knew what the model looked like. I think that would make it a little easier to spot quickly. Alright, let's do this. Brood Queen. It's the one that spawns here, right? Yep. Track. And Viz straight ahead. Ahead and behind me. Oh, okay. There's like... She's to the left. Heading to the right. Is that an actual hole? No. There she is right there. Alright, okay. You thought I was going to pull with my bard, didn't you? You thought so. You thought wrong. Because she is a squishy little girl. And Hobz and all his faults is not so squishy. Oh my god, where's that hole now? There it is. Alright, there she is. Oh, and I can't. No! Alright. Oh no, another hole. Oh my gosh. Corrupt the Guardian. I think we got it. I think we got it. Gonna kill the ads. Can't really focus on anything else. I gotta have these heals pushing really hard here. I got Corrupt the Guardian going. I don't got any. I don't think there's any burns left in the in the tank here. So it's just a matter of burning down at least one of these leeches first. Get a little clarity into the situation, and I think I can move. I can move them around for a little extra DPS. Go. All right. You can turn half a circle. You can turn on Bard songs again. And I think we're good. All right. Oh, that was a hard mob to find. I'll tell you what. We are gonna take combat stability though. And let's see here. Good. All right, finally. Come on, slow it, please. There we go. I don't know why the bard wasn't singing. 777-88888. Let's get some burns going here. Make sure I have all my buffs on. Parlay on this thing. Alright, we're good. We're cooking. Oh, you know what? I need this on there. It still is pretty hard, right? Like, if I miss a, if I miss anything, it's hard. Now this one should level up somebody here. What are you at? You're already leveled. Let's do this. What are you at? You're at 84%, so there's a little bit of gain there. You're at 86%, so this should get them all 4%, I think it was, 4.9%. I'm looking at the tracking here and seeing what else there is. There's a few other named up, for sure. There's 19 people in zone though, so it's gonna be hard to get any other names. All right, what do we get here? We got fortitude, heroism. Not too bad, right? Like some hogs and stuff. Just roll all those out. And I think now we need to go kill, what is this, summoned creatures. So I think we'll move over to there and finish up this. Finish up this zone. Alright, let's see here. Invis. Let's get everybody on follow. Alright, where do we gotta go? We gotta go up here to the magic section. Yeah, let's do that. I realize I have half the group mounted, so this might not work out as well as I like. Oh, the named crocodiles up here. Of course. Good thing I waited. Oh no, he's a shark? It's a white shark now. It's gonna be over there, I guess. You demount. I bet it's the same one we already killed, placeholder wise. It's a weird particle effect. No, he's not here. Looks like there is another placeholder up that way, so. Make sure I got everybody. That's the placeholder for right there. Alright, there's another one on the other side of the bridge up here. Most likely the one. It's gonna be red, so. Where is he? Should be a white. I don't know. Like I guess I could track him, but oh my god, these guys are so dumb. Straight ahead. Oh, there. No, that's a red shark. That's a shark. He's behind me. Oh, there he is, right there. All right. I think I can pull that out of the water. Where is it at? Sonic disruption. Oh my god, did he really kill her? Oh my gosh. See, that's why I don't pull with my bard. She just like dropped. That was hilarious. Like, I don't know, like did I not gear her right or something? But that is why Hobsy there pulls everything. Alright, let's see if we got any burns in the tank. I have no idea what's up. So we have Vampiric Embrace. Oh. Well, looks like I gotta go pick up my child. Very soon. So let's stop messing around here and see if we can get these magic guys after this. Otherwise, we could be out here all day just hunting names, I think. I'm gonna wait for the right time. There we go. Perfect. We get a nice little belt. And looks like we got 120 on the bard. And you lost the arcane dislike. Alright, you run your aura. You do your aura. Alright, so we need to go up to the Afridi area. And we're gonna just try to get those done real quick. And we should have gotten... There we go, grab another combat agility. And I guess we got brick thing. Always spin those. Alright. Let's run up this way. If there's still that group there, we won't be able to do it, but... There's a nice little spot over here where like the name doesn't really spawn, so... I might be able to get a few of these kills. Alright, let's go over here. Shark is still on us. I don't see any mobs at all, actually. I don't know if they're in the middle of a respawn. Let's get this air elemental. I think we should be fine with that. Go. It's looking pretty good. Like I felt like this is a nice little, you know, side quest from what we normally do. You know, like normally I'm, you know, it's pretty fixed on what I do with these characters, and I'm kind of enjoying just, you know, doing it like this. I wish this zone wasn't so laggy, and I think when we get to the different zones, it'll be a little better. I think we can come back over here though now. Try to get these last few kills real quick. And then everybody should be like 120 at the end of this, because we're going to get 11% when we finish these right there. And that'll bump everybody up, I think, into the correct level range. And then I will prep everybody, do the 120 videos. And then I'll probably, you know, do another video in a different Lorien Song zone, and we'll do the mercenaries there. And kind of go from there. I don't know if I want to, like, if I do all the mercenaries and I'm still not 125 at the end of that, I'll probably want to do a little bit more. Maybe do the partisans in a zone or something like that. Let's leave these guys right here. Let's do a campfire. Perfect. And the empowered campfire should give us more hit points. So, kind of the reason for that. Automatic stance. Yeah, now I'm at 508 hit points. Perfect. Alright, 7 more mobs. Like, you can, I don't know if you can feel the frame rate when I make these turns, but it is. Oh, there's a group right here. Alright. Well, I didn't see them before. I think what I'll do is I'll just call it right here, because I need to go get my kid, and I don't have time to wait for this group to stop whatever they're doing. But there we go. Almost 120. I think I'll wrap that up here later today, and we'll see. We'll do those 120 videos, like I said, and then we'll do a different zone in Lorien Song. Go from there. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.